Hey Russ, what would constitute a successful spring semester season for this Pirates?
Obviously, to play games. Um, how many? Uh, if we could get the full season in, that would be fantastic. But, there's going to be obviously pauses and issues throughout. I just hope. I know our guys are doing a great job of trying to stay safe and healthy, but you just never know. But I'd say if we get to play games, be successful.
Has COVID prevented you from starting with a full complement?
We've had issues, yeah. But I think we got a pretty good amount out here today.
And the commissioner of the league said that each week it'll be up to each school to determine if they play or not, rather than the league off. Does Richmond have a threshold of players necessary to compete, or position group number necessary to compete?
No, I think we're just going by what the CAA says as far as the numbers. Again, I can't remember, to be honest with you. I read it and we talked about it, but I'm going to coach who's out here and when they're out here. And I know there's like certain positions you got to have whatever amount. I know that, but and then I think the bottom line is, if you don't think it's safe for your players in some capacity, you have the opportunity, I'm sure, to opt out. But we're just hopeful that we can stay healthy and keep practicing and get our guys ready to play March 6th.
How much of today is a giant hurdle being cleared with all the virtual stuff you've had to do and canceling a regular fall season just to get out on the field today? What do you feel a sense of accomplishment?
Yeah, it's great to be out here, no question about that. And I think we've all been looking forward to it. I've been antsy for the last 4 or 5 days, to get it back out here with our guys. The one thing is we put pads on in the fall, and, they got a chance to play football, to get away from all the other distractions. And, our fall was pretty successful. We stayed pretty healthy for the most part and had an opportunity to get guys ready. But we're excited, and I think it is. I don't want to say it's an accomplishment. We've only been in school for, I think, 3 weeks now. You can ask me that question in about 4 more weeks, and I'll probably have a better answer.
Is there any room or any thought during this exercise for maybe experimentation, trying things out, or is this really going to be like how much of this are you going to use to get ready for the fall, and how much of it is going to be a real mini season?
It's going to be a real mini season. We're going to install, and this will be our offense, defense, special teams, and we're gonna game plan and try to win every football game we play. No question about that. And but it is a time, also, these freshmen that are really true freshmen right now aren't freshmen anymore this spring. They would have been freshmen last fall, but now you've got that complement of guys that we think have improved and gotten better that can help this football team.
Coach, do you expect maybe an increased intensity from your guys, just knowing that there's only 6 games and little room for slip-up if you want to go to the postseason?
Well, we don't really think about it that way. We're just basically right now just trying to get better in techniques, schemes, and then about 8 days ahead of March 6th, we'll start preparing for William & Mary, and that'll be the only focus, obviously, that we have. After William & Mary, then we'll focus on Elon. But if they want to win, they want to win every game they play, and we do too as coaches. So, but you can't think about it that way. You got to think about it as how can we do our best to get ready for March 6th.
Josiah Williams is a newcomer for you guys. What have you seen from him on the field so far? I know that people were kind of raving about him a little bit during the fall.
Going to be an excellent player. Got tremendous skills. Very, very, very coachable. His high school and his high school coach did an incredible job. That's a fantastic high school, and they do an unbelievable job. And They sent him to us. Not a ready-made product, obviously, but probably ahead of a lot of people. And talented, can run, pleasure to be around. And he was well coached in high school, and it shows up here in the fall. And he's going to be a major, major, major player for us this spring, next fall, and the rest of his career here. I've learned that they want to play football for sure, and to do that, the sacrifices that you have to make to do that, and our guys have done that. Just like probably any other place or any other program, we've had a slip up or two, but I would say the majority of our football team is committed to playing and committed to doing whatever they got to do to play. So if I learned anything from them is that they want to play and be football players.
What do you like about this team? Is there something that stands out?
Yeah, I think it's a close team. The chemistry's incredible. I think they love each other, and they're going to play for each other and play hard and practice hard for each other. So if I'd say that's the biggest thing, and to be honest with you, you got to have great players, but I think that's probably the most important thing is do these guys love each other? Do we have great chemistry? And I think we do.
Russ, I'll fire one more at you if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Apologies if you answered this already, but is there a chomping at the bit feeling right now that, hey, we're out here, we're ready to rock and roll and play some games for the potential season? Is there kind of a chomping at the bit feeling from coaches and players alike?
No, I don't think there's a question about that. There'll be a bounce in their step today. They've been working hard. We've had them in strength and conditioning, and we've had them for some walkthroughs, and they've had captains' practices on their own, even to the point, they've had them where, I kind of try to slow them down a little bit because we do have a long way ahead of us. And so we got to, as coaches, and it's my job to make sure that when March 6th rolls around, we're ready, healthy, feeling good about our bodies. And, the NCAA gives you 25 practice opportunities. We're only going to take 22 practice opportunities. We're going to give them strategic days off. I don't want to burn these guys out. It's been a long time since they played, and that's kind of a fine line. They want to go, but as a coach, you got to kind of rein them in a little bit and understand that, there's not playing football games for now. By the time we crank it up, will be almost a year and a half, and they are antsy and they do want to work and they do want to get after it. But we got to be smart and make sure that we are taking care of their bodies and making sure that when March 6th rolls around, we're as healthy and as excited as we can possibly be.